Hey, what is going on, everybody? I did not have a proper intro this morning for the vlog, so I'm gonna just kind of shoot it off the top here, but we have arrived in San Antonio, Texas for the San Antonio Regional Championships. Just me and Vic this weekend. Nobody else from the squad really came out. It was a bit of a last-minute decision, so here we are. Let's do our best. I'm currently planning on playing Charizard. We'll see if that sticks by the end of the night. Vic is currently planning to play Regidrago V-Star. So we're just playing best decks in the format. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully we play well tomorrow. Let's do it.
This is insane. I don't know where we ended up, but this is one of the craziest places I've been in my fucking life. There's just a whole siesta going on, bro.
I'm pristine.
Look at him go.
I am pristine vlog footage.
What a vibe.
That's what Gen 6.
TCG challenge players, remember, it's your last round. At the end of the round,
Oh, it says a big ass venue.
players come to the table to the right of the hive.
Oh my god.
This venue is massive. What the actual
Just
fuck?
like.
All right. Vic is currently selling a bunch of his extra hits and full arts and stuff here at Mr. Magic TCG, so shout out to them, giving him some good deals, some store credit. He's going to try to spend on some more alt arts to keep his collection going.
Love to see it. Though the Squirtle was pretty big.
That is...
I got like pulled away from a conversation to have.
Thoughts? TSS win! Yeah. We just got done with day 0 of the venue. We got in pretty late. Flights take long and stuff, but we got to the venue, went to the vendors. Vic sold a bunch of stuff. I bought a bunch of stuff. Met up with some friends from Montreal and from past regionals and everything. And now we're eating at Cafe Ole, some Mexican restaurant we saw on the Riverside. Gorgeous place here. It's unbelievable, honestly. The sightsees around this area, it's honestly really awesome. I didn't expect it at all. I heard good reviews about San Antonio, but did not expect this whatsoever. So, enjoying the time. We're gonna eat some good Mexican food. These guys gave us quite literally the biggest glass of water I've ever seen in my life. Like, what the fuck? But, anyways, let's gouge, and then we're gonna go back to the hotel, test a little bit, get some sleep for tomorrow, and then do our best. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. It's so fucking good, man. Alright. Ordered some tacos. Nice. No one saw it. Regidrago?
Get on.
Regidrago.
Energy's gonna win this game.
Good morning. It is Saturday, also known as day 1 of the event. Got my trusty OJ, got some breakfast in us, ready to play out some probably 9 rounds. I think it's going to be one of the biggest regionals based on the attendance numbers, and the size of the venue is insane. So I think we might be able to squeeze out the 9 rounds this regional again. So we're going to have to grind it out 6-1 or better for day 2. Playing Charizard, definitely the most unprepared I felt for a tournament in my life. I have maybe 2 to 3 weeks experience on the deck, other than like months of hearing Dario yap about this deck. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do my best, but hopefully we can prevail. I'll keep you guys updated in between rounds. Let's do it. One last calm before the storm. Walk around the Riverwalk. It's a complete dead zone at this hour, I guess. What are we feeling?
Bad.
Drago?
No.
No?
Duraldon.
Okay, yeah, he's super...
70%. 17%.
He's playing Drago. He's super worried that he's going to hit a bunch of Arcaladon. I don't blame him. I'm going to just be dust snoring them and briaring them and making them regret their deck choice. So,
bastard.
Counter catch your boss, Radzard dub. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Let's get it. Round 1 dub. Played against a Serlech. On a pretty simple matchup. We're playing well, feeling well. So 1-0 start to the day. Let's get it.
Okay, yeah.
currently 3-0. Just played a really good set against Willie Mendoza. Super homie, super cool guy. We talked a lot. We managed to fit 3 entire games in 35 minutes, which is unbelievable. There's still 15 minutes left in the round, but he was playing Regidrago. I was playing Zard, obviously. Just playing well, hitting the nuts. I got double Kyurem game 2, so that game was like a wash. Game 1, I KO'd like his only Ogre Pawn. He couldn't draw out of it. Game 3, I KO'd his only Drago turn 2. So then he couldn't get an attack. And then, yeah, it's been a good game. Round 2, I didn't get an update, but I did play against Goldango Togekiss, and pretty smooth match, just like Dusclops the Togepi's. He never really got set up, so I was just in the driver's seat that whole time. We're playing well, playing fast, which is really, really big. I have not gotten even close to time yet. All of my matches have finished sub 40 minutes, so playing really well. Just got to keep it up, keep the mental strong, get some energy boost with some protein bars, and keep it going. Let's get it, boys. Alrighty, we got a really quick round. Ended up winning in 20 minutes against Lugia. They made some mistakes game 1. They didn't realize that I had collapsed in play, so he was only able to summoning star 1 of the Archeops, and then on top of that, like, because he was like, oh shoot, I forgot about the collapse, like he was like starting to get tilted, he instead of jetting up his water Ogre Pawn to get the double knockout, he jetted up the Archeops and then just like took the 1 with the Archeops in the active, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna evolve to Charizard, take the knockout, and then now you have no more Archeops, no more summoning star, like, I don't know. So he just like scoops like within like 5 minutes, and then game 2, I hit the most disgusting turn 2 Dusclops counter catcher Defiance Band on his Lugia V-Star before he can get 2 chops out. So he just had like no more Lugia, and then like the next turn he like benches 1 Lugia, I go like quick search boss, kill, and then he just like scooped it up. I was like, wow, Lugia sucks sometimes, but we take that. It was a matchup that I was pretty confident in, so I'm down. But yeah, we're now 4-0, moving into round 5. Let's get some food, gonna get some snacks, some water, probably some fresh air since we got 30 minutes to kill. Gonna go check the meta shares for the tournament, see what's happening, what the field's looking like, and then we get ready for round 5. Let's do it. 2 more. Round 5 just wrapped up. We unfortunately got a tie. We had to pair into the homie Zach Lesage from Montreal, so Montreal team kill here in round 5, but it was a close set. Just a couple Devos in Palkia Terapagos caught me off guard after an Iono just stuck me 2 games. I was able to win a long game 1, lose a long game 2, and then game 3 we couldn't finish it, so just took the natural tie, but just want to say, what's going on?
How's it going? Pretty, I mean, I'm in the same case where I feel like we were both like game 1, game 2, right back and forth in it, and I think we're both like, it almost feels like unfinished business, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I would have loved to play out game 3 to see how it would have worked out. But you know, a tie is fine because we're still both 4-1-1 in the tournament. We have to win 2 out of the next 3 to advance. So that's okay. I mean, we're both in it, and that's better than a kind of like situation where one of us knock each other out, right?
Exactly,
so,
yeah.
Hopefully we just boost each other's distance up, win the next 3. 7-1-1 would be fantastic for day 2.
Oh yeah.
And see how the rest of the day goes.
Let's do it. All right, GG Zach. So yeah, that's how it is. It was a really good series, like you said, unfinished business. Hopefully we could have played that game 3. It was a super, super tense matchup, back and forth plays, passing mid-turns, like a bunch of crazy stuff happened, so it was fun. But yeah, like he said, if we go 3-0 from here, 7-1-1 would be great going into game 2. Worst case scenario, we go 2-1 from here, 6-2-1 still gets us in, so not the end of the world taking a tie here, but let's keep pushing, boys. Holy shit, we made it, boys. Got a W against Palkia Terapagos. Holy fuck, what a mistake of a game. That was the weirdest series of all time. I think I literally prized like 2 to 3 Charmander every single game. It was a nightmare. If it wasn't Charmander, it was Radzard. If it wasn't Radzard, it was Fez. If it wasn't Fez, it was Zardiax. There was a game where I prized all 5 of them. It was a nightmare. Scooped game 1 in 10 minutes, won game 2 comfortably. We had about 20 minutes for game 3, and he killed my solo Charmander twice. I managed to pull off a Thornton Candy Zard counter catcher stamp. It was fucking gross, but holy shit, we made it. 6-2-1 going into day 2. 3rd day 2 in a row. Let's get it, boys. Let's keep the streak going. See y'all tomorrow. Bro, what is that, fam?
Depression.
Oh no, dude. Yes, sir. Burgers, chips, stream, by the river, we're cooking. Sleeping ducks. Another sick night out in San Antonio. Enjoying the atmosphere. It's a sick place out here. I'm really happy. Yeah, we're gonna eat, go back to the hotel, probably take a shower, get ready for bed, and then day 2 early tomorrow, so let's keep it up, boys. Another peaceful day here in San Antonio, Texas by the riverside. It is officially Sunday. We've made it to day 2. Mixed feelings about the whole thing. Had a fun day one. Unfortunately, went in at the wrong score. Like going into day two at 6-1 is never a great feeling, knowing that I can't top 8, which is realistically the end goal, right? But like I was saying, I think yesterday, if I do end up going 4-0, I can still get cash prizing, so we'll do our best in that front. Other than that, I was just doing some reflecting last night, and it's pretty awesome that I can get 3 day 2s in a row, all on different decks. Before they didn't feel as special because it was like I'm playing decks that I had put months of work into, like Gardevoir and Goldango. Like I had really worked on those decks, really mastered them, really knew the ins and outs. So when it came to those majors, like I was kind of just ready. It was like a test, just like, okay, here's this question you found in practice, like how are we going to answer it, right? But this time with Charizard, like I picked up this deck 2-3 weeks ago, so it's kind of unexpected to do this well. And like to be in the position that I was at 5-1-1. So if I had won out like 7-1-1, like it could have been in a great spot. Unfortunately 6-1, but I mean, we're still day 2, we're still pushing. So hopefully we can get like a top 32, top 64 would be great. But yeah, just to be able to be in this position, super blessed, man, super blessed to be in a city like this, being able to play cards for a living, you know what I mean? It's so sick. So we'll see what we can do. Shout outs to Dario at Polar_PT on Twitter. Taught me everything I needed to know about Zard. Super great coach, super knowledgeable on the deck, super knowledgeable on the game in general. Yeah, just taught me everything I had to know. Went undefeated against Drago yesterday. Only losses were coming to Snorlax. And then I don't think I mentioned it yesterday, but I did get a loss to Pekkarunt. I got double Pekkarunt donked in round 8. Against Cloth Terapagos. So yeah, overall feeling pretty well. Today I'm a little tired. I slept really well and I am rested, but I wanted to sleep more. It would have been great if I could have got another 2 hours in, but we had to wake up early at 7 a.m. to get over to the venue, get some breakfast and everything. Got my trusty OJ again, back-to-back days, the vibes. But yeah, that's just what it is, man. We're just gonna hop into this day 2, do as well as we can, play as well as we can, just be alert, play quick, play good. Let's see how we can do it, boys. Day 2, let's get it. Also, just wanted to mention, this day 2, I think, has 250-ish players. It's just under 256, so even if we bomb, even if we go 0-4 somehow, which I will refuse to make happen, we do get minimum top 256, which is a new finish, so guaranteed at least 60 CP for the season, for the World's Chase. So minimum 60 championship points is great. That'll be helpful. It's going to push me over the 500 threshold because I was at 450 going into this event. So with an extra 60 CP, that's guaranteed over 500, which is a fantastic place to be in with so many majors still left in the season. But hopefully we can do better than top 256. Like I was saying earlier, top 32, top 64 would be great. That'd maximize our point value for what's possible right now in our 6-2-1 situation. But let's get it. Round 1 of day 2, dub, 104. Played against Ryan Davis, super chill guy. It was his first ever regional, and he day 2'd. He started yesterday 1-2-1, ended up going 5-0 to qualify for day 2. So he was on a heater. He was playing Arcaludon with the Bennett package. Super close game. He won the coin flip, so he got to go first both games, but I was able to do some magic, Turo up my squishier Mons, leave a board of basically just Pidgeot and 2 Charizards, and there was not much he could do about it. Just played really well. We were both playing well. It was a back and forth set, very, very fun. So great start to the day. Let's get on to round 2. Just wrapped up round number 11. Played against Preston, I think Wells was his name, Preston Wells or Preston Wills, something like that. Unfortunately, another Snorlax, and I'm not teched for Snorlax. Yesterday, fought one round 5, lost, was not close. This one, however, was not playing the box to order build. He was playing with Rotom V, Pidgeot V. He still did have Cornerstone Ogerpon, but no Mimikyus. So it's just like Snorlax, Ogerpon, basically, and Rotom as a draw engine. So that Rotom being there is very useful. It's basically a 2 free prizes, and boss means I can get around the retreat lock from Snorlax. So the games were actually really, really close. Game 1, I actually had the win. I had, brought him down to 3 prizes. I was at 2 prizes. I was gonna go Dust Noir, KO, or make him take 1 prize, counter catcher up the Snorlax, and then Briar, and take 2 on the Snorlax with my Charizard. But Briar was prized in my last 2 prizes. So I was not able to clutch up the first game, had to scoop, go to the game 2, and then in game 2, I prized Thornton, Dusclops, and 2 candies. So I was just trying to take prizes aggressively, you know, just trying to boss Rotom, go on odd prizes, which was weird. Basically activating his counter catcher when I didn't want to, like that goes against my game plan, right? But I just had to take prizes aggressively, try to find these cards. I found Dusclops, could not find candies or Thornton. They were my last 3 prizes, so I didn't have enough resources to get through him, and unfortunately we take the loss there. So officially kicked out of top 32. I will not be walking away with any cash today, but we will keep fighting for that top 64. If I win the next 2 games, I should be on the higher side of the bubble. I believe my resistance is very, very good, so gonna keep fighting. If I can win these last 2 games, that'd be amazing. So let's keep going, boys. Round 12 just wrapped up. Another dub on the board. We played against Baldemar Merlo. Super cool guy. He was playing Regidrago V-Star, Charizard Schwartz matchup. But game 1, I got to win the coin flip. Went first. Hit the nuts. Candy Pidgeot, Candy Zard, counter catcher, pop Dusclops, kill his only Drago V. And then he just didn't have a response. So I was like, okay, quick search, boss, kill his Ogre Pawn. He just scooped it up, right? So just like super, super gross for turn 1. And then game 2, we both have really slow starts. I'm like going like instant charge for 2 turns. He's going grasping draw for 2 turns. And then I'm able to get he basically takes the first knockout on both my Pidgeys with Dragapult. I fall, and then I go Charmeleon, Candy Zard, but 3 on Radzard, Defiance Band, Unfair Stamp, kill his only Drago V-Star. And then at that point, he whiffs a response KO, so he just goes like Iona to 4, grasping draw. I whiff anything off of the Iona to 4, so I just go instant charge, and then that was his turn to really hit the V-Star and everything, and he whiffed, so he had to go grasping draw again, and then that's when I just had boss for KO his Regidrago, and then I had like a 9-card hand at the end of that, and he tried to like dig for his last Iona without V-Star, but he whiffed the Iona, so I get to hold my whole like 10-card hand. Even though he takes a knockout, I was able to just go like boss, retreat into Zardiax, Super Rod the Energy, Zardiax, KO. So we got there, 2-0. So we're 2-1 on the day. We are now 8-2-1. So if we win 1 more, we should be able to get top 64, at least the bubble, but I'm pretty sure my resistance is very good. So let's keep trucking. Hopefully 1 more Drago, as weird as that sounds. Or I guess like an even easier matchup like an Arcaludon or something would be cool, but let's keep our prayers, and 1 more round, boys. Let's get it. All right, round 13 is wrapped up. Got the W against Gardevoir player, Aban Ahmed, very, very well-known player, super, super knowledgeable, super long-time experienced Gardevoir player, so it was pretty stressful going into the game. Game 1 was kind of a wash. He was like low-key bricking, couldn't find Evo, couldn't find a Sporter, couldn't find anything. I found like Candy Dusknoir, Candy Pidgeot, like I was just ruining the board. And then game 2, they get a very long drawn-out win. I basically couldn't find too much, and I got stuck. They won game 2. And then game 3, super, super back and forth game where I prized double Duskull, they prized double Evo. They basically got the Tempting Trap off on my Cleffa, so then I had to like Turo it, and then they start Tempting Trapping my Pidgeot. So it got really, really awkward. I had like 2 Pidgeots on board at once, and then even after they killed both my Pidgeots, I Thorntoned a Pidgey back into a Pidgeot. Like I had 3 different Pidgeots that game. It was insane. But basically it came down to turns. Off of timer, they could not win. They could not take all 6 prizes within the amount of turns that we had. So they went down to 1 prize. I had 3 prizes to take. So on my last turn of the game, I basically presented a board of Charizard, Pidgeot, Fez, and Rotom with a Collapse Stadium in play and an Unfair Stamp, kill his Gardex. And basically it came down to, can you draw some sort of KO, whether that you're going to need Gardex, you're going to need Screamtail or Drifloon or Boss or something like that. And off of the 2 cards plus the Refinement, they did not find Gardevoir EX. So luckily for me, Aban gave me the win. So we move on to 9-3-1. Gonna wait for the standings to come out. I think it should be top 64, but we'll see. I think it's on bubble, so let's wait and find out. Alrighty, the standings have come out, and at 9-3-1 with a resistance of about 63.4. I did manage to crack the top 64 at my second regional in a row, top 64. Very, very happy, very, very glad of the finish. That's another 100 CP in the bank and another Surging Sparks booster box. I'm on my way right now to the prizing to go pick up the booster box. But super excited, super happy with how I played. Met a bunch of cool opponents, and just another great regional, another great weekend playing Pokemon. And yeah, holy shit, this line for prizing, I'm gonna starts all the way down there and it goes all the way around the room. So I'm gonna head back and not do my prizing right now. I'm gonna come back in an hour, but yeah, we'll talk a little bit more in a bit. But I finished 58th place out of 2380 something masters, biggest regional of all time, top 64. Super happy, super blessed. Just, it's so awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna leave another update in a little bit when I get my prizing, but thank you so much for supporting, guys. All right, the line for prizing has gone down. We're starting to get into the depths of day 2. What's up, man? We're getting into the depths of day 2 now, so the top 8s of every game, VG, Pokemon Go, and TCG are underway. Picked up my box of Surging Sparks for a top 64 finish. 100 CP will be added to my account after this weekend. And I'm gonna go see if I can sell this to the vendors for a reasonable price, and if not, I will hold on to it. But yeah, super cool, awesome prizing as always. Love it here. Gaming Gen doing a great job of running these events. They keep improving every single time, so super happy. Let's go see what we can get for this box, and then we're gonna do a deck list photo. Let's get it. Deck list photo, woohoo, yippee! Very standard list. Shout out Daria. And with that, day 2 is concluded. We are going to go grab some lunch / dinner / whatever. I don't know, it's like 3 o'clock or something like that. We ended up selling the Surging box at 300 Canadian or 200 US. Holy shit, that exchange rate sucks. Shout out Kayfabe Cards for hooking us up with that. So got the box sold. Basically, that's my prize money is 300 CAD. So super down for that. And we're gonna go grab some food, maybe come back and watch top 8, maybe the finals. And yeah, super successful weekend so far. Ducks. We're having lunch at Rainforest Cafe. I have not eaten here in like 15 years since I was a kid. So we just came for the vibes, and it's low-key so sick. There's a monkey climbing a tree, there's a whole forest, a waterfalls, a tigers, a bunch of shit. There's a Vic eating like 1,000 different types of meats. Tabarnak. Finals time.
Over this just past game here, I believe we saw what?
Like, what are we doing here, really, though? Like, why are we wasting everyone's time? You literally can't win. If you attack with Fenrotom, you just get the current one killed to Monkey, and then, like, what? Like, what are we doing here?
Even if you go into the Terrapsos, there's double Monkey Dory in play. It's going to be a pass for the turn. Move the damage.
2 KO, you promote Terrapagos. And then retreat this, charge it, KO. That's my fucking goat, dude. Henry's my fucking goat, bro.
Our game regional champion, Henry Chow. Henry, what a run and what a finals match that was. Game 1, Game 2, having to withstand in both of those games the canceling Cologne, the Rainy Greninja play, and Game 3 starts off so slow, so bad. It almost seemed like we were.
Made it to the San Antonio airport. We are on our way back home to Montreal. Have a 2.5 hour flight into a 4.5 hour flight, something like that. 3.5, I don't remember. But 2 flights, and then we will be back home. It is currently 8 a.m. here, Central Time Zone. When we get back home, we're supposed to get back at 5 p.m. Eastern, so definitely a long day of travel ahead of us, but it was all well worth it. The weekend was really good. We'll talk more when we get back in Montreal, but let's get this travel going. All right, we have made it back to Montreal. San Antonio was a blast. Truly a ride of all time. Don't know how we got there, honestly, but super, super glad that we did. And it is now Monday. It's like 6 p.m. or something. I'm totally fried after all the traveling and just the long weekend of just playing cards. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate the time and the dedication. And hopefully, you guys can make it out to one of these regional events. They're super, super fun. Even the internationals that are coming up as well in Europe and North America. There's so many opportunities to learn and play Pokemon. It's just a great community and a great experience. And, I hope to be able to show that to everyone. And I hope that it motivates some of you to maybe even join along and start your own season or path to Worlds or path to whatever goal you may want. And yeah, so if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, if you're interested on playing any decks or, if you've ever been to a regional or plan on going to a regional, I would love to hear your story. And then also consider subscribing. It does help a lot, being able to get our videos recognized and just growing the community slowly but surely. Additionally, in the description, you can see that I do now offer coaching for Pokemon TCG on medify.gg. So on there, we can discuss, how to improve at the game together and how we can plan for these future regional championships. But all that to say, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.